Very well. Welcome back to Let's Play Undertale. Last time, we spared Metaton. We defeated Metaton, even though Metaton ran out of batteries, he's still fine. She is still fine. I don't know if we call Metaton a he or a she, whatever. It's still fine. They are still fine. That's the right pronoun. They are still fine. Metaton are still fine. Metaton? Well, Metaton is still fine. Anyway, we're now really close to Asgore, so let's go down this path. See what lies ahead. There's an elevator here. The elevator is in use. This is probably the capital of monsters. New home, as we learned about that. We have to walk through the capital to Asgore's home. There's where everything is going to, everything is going to get set. Everything is going to be decided. Let's walk forward to our destiny. You got a save point here, and this is new home. Pretty similar to Toriel's home. The way is blocked by 2 padlocks. There's a note attached. Howdy, I'm in the garden. If you have anything you need to get off your chest, please don't hesitate to come. Like my soul? The keys are in the kitchen and the old boy. Okay, the old boy on this one? So you're going here, there are 2 presents for you. There's a worn dagger inside the box. I'll take it. You got the worn dagger. We have space for all the stuff. Yes, I do. Come on. There's a heart-shaped locket inside the box. Will you take it? Take it. You got the heart-shaped locket. Those are 2 equipments. Worn dagger is a weapon. You can just say, let's see. Worn dagger, weapon attack 15, perfect for cutting plants and vines. Obviously, I don't want that. So I'm gonna go dimensional box that up. F you. I don't need any weapons. Her locket, armor defense 15. It says best friends forever. BFF. It's the thing from the Binding of Isaac, the one that doubles the amount of damage that the little thing is allowed you can do. I love that item. Yeah, I'll keep this here. Let me go to dimensional box. Thank you. Dimensional box A. Okay. Then the cache double resilience, the moon rolls. I'll take the butterscotch. We'll need the butterscotch pie later, remember. Let's see what we got here. Dusty toys. It's a bed. Come on. These 2 equipments, by the way, are the best equipments you can find, but I'd rather stick with my frying pan that gives my healing power my healing items 4 more HP of healing power. And my stand the prone that heals me 1 HP every other turn, which is great. But a comfortable bed, if you lay down here, might even not get up. Wow, it's that comfortable. This is a family photograph, everyone is smiling. There are a lot of striped shirts in here. It's a queen-sized bed. What is this? Golden flowers. More golden flowers. Room under renovations. And there's 1 key. A long time ago, a human fell into the ruins. Injured by its fall, the human called out for help. You took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. Okay, let's keep exploring. There's a mirror right here. Despite everything, it's still you. It's Asgore's journal. All the current page says it's a nice day today. The ink is still almost wet. So he was here a while ago. A little bit time ago. It's a trophy. Number 1 nose nozzle champs 98. It's a clothes drawer. There are robes, button-up shirts, and a pink hand-knit sweater that says Mr. That Guy. It's a bra. There's a Santa Claus outfit inside. This is a clue that, we heard in Snowden that there was like Santa in this world, and probably Asgore is Santa for this world. That's probably it. It is not confirmed. It's a king-size bed. Just a chair. Anyway, let's go get the other key. Ezreal, the king's son, heard the human's call. He brought the human back to the castle. Over time, Ezreal and the human became like siblings. The king and queen treated the human child as their own. The underground was full of hope. Okay, in here there are some things I want to check. The fridge is full of unopened containers of nails. There is some white fuel stuck in the drain. It's a note. Howdy, help yourself to anything you want. Took the key and put it in the keychain, okay. Stovetop is very clean, someone must use fire magic instead. Can't check this one. It's a trash can. It's full of crumbled up recipes for butterscotch pie. It's a great reading chair, but it doesn't seem like anyone uses it. Check the gunpowder? It's a gunpowder? Okay. The coast is still warm. There are photo albums, scrapbooks, books on how to make tea. Okay, doesn't change. Seems like gardening tools. Okay. Let's open the lock. There's an old calendar from the end of 2001. 2000? How do you say that? With the X over here. I want to just say 2001X. A data circle on it. Then, one day, the human became very ill. The sick human had only one request, to see the flowers from their village. But there was nothing we could do. The next day, the human died. Asriel, racked with grief, absorbed the human soul. He transformed into a being with incredible power. With the human soul, Asriel crossed through the barrier. He carried the human's body into the sunset, back to the village of the humans. Asriel reached the center of the village. There, he found a bed of golden flowers. He carried the human on him. Suddenly, screams rang out. The villagers saw Asriel holding the human's body. They thought that he had killed the child. The humans attacked them with everything they had. He was struck with blow after blow. Asriel had the power to destroy them all. But Asriel did not fight back. Clutching the human, Asriel smiled and walked away. Wounded, Asriel stumbled on. He entered the castle and collapsed. His dust spread across the garden. The kingdom fell into despair. The king and queen had lost 2 children in one night. The humans had once again taken everything from us. The king decided it was time to end our suffering. Every human who falls down here must die. With enough souls, we can shatter the barrier forever. It's not long now. King Asgore will let us go. King Asgore will give us hope. King Asgore will save us all. You should be smiling too. Aren't you excited? Aren't you happy? You're going to be free. Be free means you're gonna kill me. I'm not happy. Anyway, you can use the elevator to backtrack to the first elevator we saw in this episode. This is it. This is the last corridor. Let's meet with our fate at the end of the last corridor. So you finally made it. The end of your journey is at hand. In a few moments, you will meet the king. Together, you will determine the future of this world. That's then. Now, you will be judged. You will be judged for your every action. You will be judged for every experience you've earned. What's exp? It's an acronym. It stands for execution points, a way of quantifying the pain you have inflicted on others. When you kill someone, your exp increases. When you have enough execution points, your love increases. Love, too, is an acronym. It stands for level of violence, a way of measuring someone's capacity to hurt. The more you kill, the easier it becomes to distance yourself. The more you distance yourself, the less you will hurt. The more easily you can bring yourself to hurt others. But you never gain any love. Of course, that doesn't mean you're completely innocent or naive. Just that you kept a certain tenderness in your heart. No matter the struggles or hardship you faced, you strive to do the right thing. You refuse to hurt anyone. Even when you run away, you did it with a smile. You never gain love, but you gain love. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Now, you're about to face the greatest challenge of your entire journey. Your actions here will determine the fate of the entire world. If you refuse to fight, Asgore will take your soul and destroy humanity. But if you kill Asgore and go home, most will remain trapped underground. What will you do? Well, if I were you, I would have thrown in towel by now. But you didn't get this far by giving up, did you? That's right. You have something called determination. So as long as you hold on, because as long as you do what's in your heart, I believe you can do the right thing. Alright. We're all counting you, kid. Good luck. Now, I could move forward. Okay, I could. But there's something weird we have to do now. It's not really weird, but, well, something that must be done in order to see something secret. And we'll open a big parenthesis right here, because this is not supposed to happen. We should just supposed to move forward and do everything we should do with the story. But let's do this bonus thing, okay? So once you talk to the Sans, and he says this dialogue, because you haven't killed anyone, you can just keep pressing the S button and quit the game. Now, of course, you're not gonna see anything until I get the capture of the game, until I fire up again the game. So let's just wait a second. I have to do that. I have to reopen it, refire it up, and window, get out of the way. Thank you so much. The tail. There we go. Back on. So you reset the game, and you continue, and then you go talk to Sans again. I'm gonna skip the first part of the dialogue because it's gonna be the same. He's gonna tell about love, experience, which stands for execution points. Love stands for level of violence. We will be judged, blah blah blah. I'm gonna skip that. That's the same, but the dialogue with Sans will be different. You'll see. Skip that. Come on. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. But you never gain no love. Of course, that doesn't mean you're completely innocent or naive. Just that you kept a certain tenderness in your heart, no matter the struggles or hardships you faced. You strive to do the right thing. You refuse to hurt anyone. Even when you run away, you did it with a smile. You never gain love, but you gain love. Does that make sense? Maybe not. No. You're about to face the greatest challenge. I think this is the same. I'm gonna skip this. Okay. Well, if I were you, I would have thrown in the towel by now. But you didn't get this far by giving up, did you? That's right. You have something called determination. So as long as you hold on, so as long as you do what's in your heart, I believe you can do the right thing. Alright. We're all counting on you, kid. Good luck. Wait a second. The look on your face while I was talking. You've already heard my spiel, haven't you? I suspect there's something like this. You're always acting like you know what's going to happen. Like you've seen it all before. So, I have a request for you. I kind of have a secret code word that only I know. So I know if someone tells it to me, they have to be a time traveler. Crazy, right? Anyway, here it is. I'm counting on you to come back here and tell me that. See you later. So, as you can see, Sans knows. Sans knows about you being able to quit the game, relaunch it, and know what the hell's going on. So he suspects you have some kind of time traveling power, because, as you can see, you can see saving and reloading as kind of time traveling, because you're actually reloading stuff. You're actually rewinding time. Anyway, he knows that, for some reason. Anyway, let's go back. Let's tell him the secret code word that only he knows, apparently. And let's see what happens. Huh? Do you have something to say to me? What? A code word? Can you speak a little louder? Did you just say I'm a stupid doo-doo bot? Wow, I can't believe you would say that. Not only is that completely infantile, but it's also my secret code word. That, however, isn't good enough. What you need is the secret code word. It's only for people that know the secret code word. Anyway, here it is. I'm counting on you to come back here and tell me that. See you later. So again, we need to quit and reload. This should be the last time, because there should be 3 reloads until he tells you something and he gives you something. Because we want an item. That's what we want. Seth's gonna give us an item. But I think you have to do 3 reloads. This item is not really important for the story itself, but it's like Metaton's key. Like the mystery key that opens Metaton's house. It's similar to that key. It unlocks a new room that doesn't have anything really useful for us as players, as character, whatever. It has something really useful for us, the player, that will know something about Sam's backstory. Well, you'll see what it is. Huh? Do you have something to say to me? What? A code word? Can you speak a little louder? Did you just say I'm the legendary Farm Master? Wow, that's really childish. Why would you think that was a secret code word? Whoever told you that is a dirty liar. I don't have a secret code word. However, I do have a triple secret code word, which you just said. So, I guess you're qualified. Here's the key to my room. It's time. You learned the truth. When you looked, the key was right in your keychain. Okay, that's it. I don't think nothing happens when you reload. It probably goes back to the first dialogue ever, or probably now it isn't gonna be there. So I'm gonna backtrack. Backtracking through these areas not really long. You have a lot of elevators. The only long part is this one. But even this one shouldn't take a lot. No, it's already over. Okay. Sans room. Well, it's in Snowden. It's a room. Well, it's his room. His bedroom. We couldn't access that in Snowden, in the Pirate's house. But now we can. Because we have his key. So let's do that. So back here, the elevator. Down here. Okay. To the core. Now we're using the riverboatman, whatever. And we're going back to Snowden. It's not that long, as you can see. It just takes a few minutes to get back there. Nope, it's not here, sorry. I forgot there was a little bit more walking to do. Well, you need to go here, and that guy's still with his mouth open. Okay. Select location, left floor 1. Which will put us back to the beginning of Upland. In front of Alfie's lab. Okay, here we go. Let's go down here. Okay, it's the Riverman. Okay, let's go to Snowden, thank you. Tralala, the woods are wild today, that's bad luck. Is it? I don't know. Oh well. Here we are. I'll be back in a few minutes, man. Just stay there. I'll pick you up. Okay, so you go over here, and you go to the Pirate's house. You got Papyrus, as you can see Undyne is here. I don't know if we've seen this, but we don't want to talk to her, or maybe we do. Hey punk, what's up? Achoo! Papyrus, how can you stand this cold? I have no skin. So why don't we stand in grill bites instead? Because I ate grease. But you don't have a stomach. No, but I have a standard. I have standards. Yeah. You go in, and yes, this is Papyrus room, but that's Sans room. You unlock the door and enter. Hey, Sans, have you seen my... Oh, hello. You aren't Sans. Wait a second. Why were you using a treadmill in the dark? Is Sans pranking you across time and space? I hate it when he does that. How immature can you get? Hope so. Have you seen my action figures? Wait, I know where to look. My collection. Sometimes, I'm a genius. All the time. It's a treadmill. There is a message attached. The truth is that you go home, nerd. I should have read in the Sans voice. Let me do that again. The truth is you go home, nerd. Okay. No, it's not that. Trust me, there's more to it. Even it seems like that's it, but it's not. Sans dirty stockpile, scandalous. You go over here, there appears to be a self-sustaining tornado made of trash. That's an uncovered pillow. It's a worn mattress. The sheets are burnt up in a weird, greasy bowl. It's a thank you letter. It's addressed to Santa. Okay, Sans seemed to have been destroyed you, and Papyrus said that Sans apparently has some time and space powers. Well, he knew that we could time travel by using saves, so maybe he had some strange powers we don't know yet. Well, it's a lamp. Turn it on? Yes. There's no light bulb. Flashlight is stuck in the bulb socket. Turn it on? Yes. Flashlight is out of batteries. But if you go over here, inside the drawer is a silver key. You put it on your keychain. Floats and trombones are showed in Asgore. That silver key is for another room we haven't seen yet. We haven't even seen the entrance. Because it's very well hidden. Over here, you can go behind the house. You unlock the door and enter. There's a photo album inside the drawer. There are photos of Sans with a lot of people you don't recognize. He looks happy. You look in the drawer. There's some kind of badge. Blueprints. You can't read the symbols they're written on. Or maybe it's just the handwriting? Looks like they're related to some kind of strange machine. There's a strange machine behind the curtain. It seems to be broken. That's everything that you get from this? Now, what this is in particular, well, I don't want to discuss it now. It's kind of a little bit spoilery. Or maybe not, I don't really think about it. Well, it's not really spoilery, but... See, there is an hidden character in the game. It's called W.D. Gaster. This guy is, well, was the scientist of the monster before Alphys came. You see, W.D. Gaster was actually, you know, he created the core. But not only he created the core, he was actually working with something else. Or at least we think he was working with something else, which we think is this broken machine over here. For some reason he fell into its creation. Now, the creation could be either the core or this machine over here. But what we know is that when this W.D. Gaster guy fell into his creation, he died. Or disappeared. So he's no more in our world. Because of that, well, he's no more here. But he is still in the game. W.D. Gaster is still in the game in rooms that you cannot access by playing normal. While I'm saying this, I'm gonna actually go back. Also, it's really creepy that when you get out of this room, I don't know if this is actually a bug or it was intended. When you exit the room, you don't respawn in the back of the house, you respawn in the front. Anyway, for some reason, W.D. Gaster is related to Sans from some reason. And probably to Papyrus as well. Why do I say this? Well, W.D. Gaster is named after a font. Is exactly like there's the font called Papyrus, a font called Sans. It's Comic Sans if you don't know it. There is a font called Aster. Not only that, but WD might stand for Wingding, which is another font. It's that font, if you ever saw it, with all the symbols and hands and weird stuff. Well, it's called Wingdings. So it might be that all these guys are related. Papyrus, Sans, and WD Gaster. We don't know why. WD Gaster is very difficult to see in the game. It can only be seen through hacking, because there are some rooms left in the game that cannot be accessed. Anyway, we need to go to right. There's a particular room that I'm not going to show, but I don't know. Probably will try to go there, but later in a bonus episode or something. In that room, there is a sprite that was never used, and it's called Sprite Mystery Man in the game's data. Everyone supposes that that's Gaster, because the room is called Room Gaster in the game's data. The sprite doesn't do anything. You just pass through it. If you press A, it like gets surprised and that disappears. So we don't know what happened to WD Gaster. What the hell he was? What relation it really has with Sans and with Papyrus? We don't actually know. Nobody actually knows. Only Toby Fox knows. If he knows, he probably, in my opinion, is he left WD Gaster there just to make make speculation on what he really is. Well, another connection. Well, I can't say this. Another connection to WD Gaster and Sans because we haven't seen something, and I can't spoiler it. For anyone who haven't played Undertale, I won't spoiler it. But there is another connection between WD Gaster and Sans. So the room that we just visited, their Sans secret room, the one behind the house, might explain how Sans actually got the time traveling powers. That's maybe because W.D. Gaster actually gave the powers to him. He maybe have created the time travel machine. This is what I believe, at least. It's not confirmed. I believe W.D. Gaster created the time travel machine, fell into it or into the cord, and Sans used it. Maybe using it made Sans gain some sort of time traveling powers. I don't know. It's my theory though. This is my theory. Don't know if that's true. Anyway, Gaster was probably supposed to be a character in the actual game. Not just because we've seen the sprite, but we can hear him talking. When? Where? Well, again, it's a room you can't access through normal data and normal gameplay. We're gonna move forward, there will be nothing here, so don't worry. Nothing really important is gonna happen in a few minutes. We're supposed to go over there, but I'm gonna go down here to check one little box. So, W.D. Gaster, I was trying to say. What I was saying again, I forgot. Yeah, we can hear W.D. Gaster talking. If you act save of your game, you can enter a room. I don't remember the name of the room nor the number ED of the room, but you will hear a Wingding message. You will read a Wingding message. If you translate that message, well, you will say something. I won't say what, because it'll be kind of spoiler what that is. But yeah, I will show that. I will show the Wingding message later on during the game because we still have to see a lot of the game. You think the game is gonna end soon? Well, think it again. Anyway, we got down here. Instead of going through Asgore's place, we go over here. There's a coffin. There's a name engraved on it. Fatal. It's empty. Apparently, all the humans that Asgore killed are here. There are different souls, as you can see. Red, and that's supposed to be our soul. It's right here, ready for us. Then there's orange, yellow, green, light blue, and we don't see him. We don't see them, but there's supposed to be two more, blue and purple, because the souls all have a color. Our souls is red, but other human souls have different colors. Anyway, that's it. The throne entrance. Next time on Undertale, we're going to the throne room and meet Asgore, the king of the monsters. See you guys next time.